You don't get many Citizen automatics in the UK or in Europe. I think Citizen automatics are generally kept for the Japanese market. So you won't see many of these. I've actually walked into watch shops with this on and said, have you seen one of these before? And they say, oh no, I haven't seen that. I don't think they were too impressed because they were trying to sell me a watch. But I was quite proud of this. Did you know the Japanese tend to keep the best watches for themselves? Europe and the US don't get everything that's produced by Seiko and Citizen. The Japanese domestic market, JDM, these watches are available to us as foreign buyers. There are usually taxes to pay on top. In the UK, it's 20%. But firms like Discovery Japan and Zakura, two Japanese firms that will ship worldwide these JDM watches. I was so looking forward to getting it, but I don't wear it as much as I thought I would. Little JDM everyday sports watch, you'd call this. .38.5mm case, just over 10mm thick, just under 11 I think. Display case back, Miyota movement on the back. Obviously Miyota is owned by Citizen. This is the 9 series movement, so it's one of the better grade movements. And I have to say, some people complain about the Miyota movements because the rotor only spins in one direction. I don't see the problem. I have another watch with a Miyota movement, one of the 8 series movements, and I find that Miyotas keep perfect time. Applied indices, extremely sunburst dial. I do find this watch a little bit blingy. The Japanese possibly love that. I prefer something a little bit more subdued, and maybe that's why I don't wear it quite as much. But it's got an awful lot going for it. In a neat little package. Brushed sides to the case. Polished edging there. More brushing. Lovely integrated bracelet. Lovely integrated brushing on the bracelet, sorry. These watches, there's 3 of them. There's the blue, there's a black, and there's a white. A little set. The loom is excellent. As a UK buyer, you do have, whatever the price is quoted, you do have 20% VAT to add to that. Don't forget that. I did forget that, but you do have that. And it keeps perfect time. Good bracelet. Not much adjustment, but it's been fine for me. Basic clasp. And the decoration on that Miyota movement, decoration's quite nice. These watches, you're talking about a sub £400 watch here, and Citizen for their domestic market have provided a lot. You know, look at the finish on the movement itself. Skeletonized rotor. Screw down case back. The whole watch has what's called duratect polish. So it's a cut above your standard polishing, and it's supposed to give it some protection. It hasn't scratched yet, so I'm assuming it does. No, actually it has. Huh? I'm assuming it works. The indices are all applied. Indices are applied along with the logo, and when you see the wrist shots later, you'll see just how much that logo stands out. I'm just going to get as close as I can so you can have a good look at the facets on those indices. I'm trying to keep it still. You'll notice as well there's a loom plot at the end of each indice, and the indices are a combination of brushing and polishing. They're quite blingy. The citizen stands out beautifully. Catches the light lovely. The hands, let's see if I can get a better angle on those hands. The hands are a combination of brushed and polished, even though they look quite straightforward and simple. See that? Duratect polishing, so it's got as much protection as Citizen can give, really, before you get to the Zaratsu polishing like on the Grand Seikos. I have this on a strap and I put it back on the bracelet. In fact, I've started putting a lot of my watches back on the bracelets because that was the way they were intended. Isn't it nice? A lot of watch in a little neat package. This good value. It's, in fact, it is so legible that even in dark, very dark rooms, you can read the time. I'll just show you that now.